Hello everybody, so today I want to show you about the solution of the limits from the question number 1 to the question number 10. This is so important for the calculus. So now I will begin the question number 1. Find the limit from x approach to the 0 from the left. It means the left they have to the positive number. So that's why you can see that the line in here. So we have the 0 and we go to the left. This is from right to left. That's why we put them in the positive in here. And you can see that the number in here is a positive number. However, we have x power 4. That's why they still provide the positive number for you. So we have number 5 in here, the positive. This one about positive too. So that positive divided to positive is a positive. And we have 4 multiplied with x power 4 is about the 0. So 5 divided to 0 is about the positive infinity. That's why we need to learn step by step like this. The next one, we have the 0 in here. We input 0 in here, we have the positive plus 2 because x becomes 0, so that we have positive number 2. And we have 3 multiplied with x power 2 is about the 0. However, the number in the x power 2, they provide the positive number because even power, they provide the positive number. And that's why positive and positive, so they provide a positive. So that we call about positive infinity. Positive infinity. The next number 3, limit which x go to true from the left. It means from left to the right. So that you go about 7. And we have the positive. It means that true become true by 1 or true by 0 something. This means that from the positive minus to the number 2, you provide the positive 0 in here. So that 7 divided to the positive, they provide to the positive infinity because 7 divided to 0, and the number in here is a positive number. The next one, number 4, we put number 1 in here. That's about 1 plus 4 is about 5. 5 is about the positive number. However, we have 1 from the negative. It means from the left to the right. And number 1 is can be about 0.99 or 0.9997 something. So that the number in here is below than 1. And if they have the number 3 in here, they still provide a negative number, because if we put number 3 and number 3 in here, they still below than 1, so that you can create a negative 0 in here. So 5 divided to 0, but we have the negative in here, so that they go about negative infinity in here. That's why we do about step by step like this. Number 5, we have 4 in here. We input number 4 on the top one, you go about number 8. So because 4 from the left to the right, so that is number 4 can be 4.1 something or 4.002 something, because 4.002 is higher than number 4, so that 4 boys from the left to the right minus number 4, you can create the positive 0, so that we have a is a positive number. Positive divided to positive, you can create about positive infinity. The next one, number 6, we have limit with x go to the 0, and this is from the left to the right. From the right to the left, sorry. And we have that number a is still the number a, that's about positive. In here, we know that the positive from over there, it means we have the 0. Is it about the positive? So that's a divided by the positive, they create the positive infinity. However, we have the a, but the positive plus number a is still about the positive number. So we have about positive infinity. So we have the positive infinity. Number 7, find the limit with the s go to the true from the right to the left. So now we just calculate in this the fraction inside the s power 2. S plus 1 minus s, you create about 1 over s minus 2 power 2. So we can put 1 over s minus 2 power 2. So now we have 2 is a positive, and then from the left to the right, it means that the left to the right, so that the number that is higher than number 2, so that you got about the 1 over 0. But they from the positive side, positive and 2 positive, they create about the positive infinity. Number 8, we have s go to 1 from the left to the right. Yeah, from the left to the right. So we input number 1 in here, we got about 3. 1 minus 2 is about minus 1. S go to the 1 from the negative, so that 1 from the left to the right, so that the number can be 0.998 or 0.99999, something like this. So that you got about approach to the 0, but you got about the negative because the number in here below than 1. So that when we minus together, that is create from the negative number. So we have the negative 1 and negative from the 0. So that negative divided to negative, they create a positive. And we have number 3 in here is still about a positive number. So that you got about the positive infinity. The next one, number 9, we know that s goes to the 0, 0 from the left to the right, from the right to the left. So this is in about the positive area. So that we have number 4 is about the positive, 7 is positive, and from the right to the left, this area is about the positive, and we have 4 divided by 0, positive and positive, plus 7, positive and positive. So that all the number in here the positive, so we can get about positive infinity. The next one, we have s go to the 0 from the left to the right. So we have 3 go to the number from the left to the right. S power 3. S power 3 is the odd power. If you got the odd power, they create the negative number. So this one is about negative infinity. S power 6. S power 6, they create the positive number because that's about even number. However, we have the negative in here, so that you got about the negative infinity. So now negative infinity and negative infinity, minus and minus together, so that you got about negative infinity. This is I explain step by step on the formula and the fraction for you.